Hello, hello. Happy Sunday to everybody. Hope the weekend is going well. We are officially hopping back. This was a little bit of a fan favorite, I noticed. A lot of people very interested in the old Possibility Storm. And although mistakes may or may not have been made, I'm ready to revisit it. So the list today actually comes from a 5-0 by none other than Ali Antrazi. I should definitely put a plug to his stream here, as that dude's amazing. You can either catch him on Twitch or I believe I always see him on YouTube. I want to say what's the name of the website? It's not Channel Fireball. It's I can see the logo. Actually, I'll just look it up while I'm talking about it. But this is a 5-0 list that comes from him. Some very interesting card choices. A very interesting spin on. Let's see here. Where are you? Ali. Come on, Ali. There you are. Okay. So, Ali Antrazi on YouTube. Is the old shit? No, that's not it. Where is it? Why is it not popping up here? It's here somewhere. Let me just find it. Just watching his video. Every single time I watch his video, shows it, and now, of course, I'm blanking on it. That's fine. It'll pop up sooner or later. But let's keep the focus on the list. The list. So Possibility Storm, for those who are not aware. Oh my god, this is going to drive me crazy. For those who are not aware, the entire thing is 5-mana enchantment, Possibility Storm. Whenever a player casts a spell, let me go ahead and bring it up here. Whenever a player casts a spell from their hand, that player exiles it, then exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a card that shares a card type with it. That player may cast that card without paying its mana cost. All the other ones go in the bottom of the library in any order. So very interesting synergy here, where you cast, in this case, an adventure, a sorcery speed adventure, a sorcery speed adventure, triggers Possibility Storm. Now, it looks for a sorcery in the deck. However, there is only one. And oh boy, it's a big one. Old Nicolas Cage himself, Enter the Infinite, pops up. Draw cards equal to the number of cards in your library, then put a card from your hand back on top. You have no maximum hand size till your next turn, so boom. Deck goes in your hand. Put one card back. What card would you like to put back? How about Mr. Borgamos Enraged? 7/6 for 8. Not that that matters right now. 7/6 Trampler. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, reveal the top 3 cards of your library, get all the lands revealed this way, and the rest into the graveyard. Important part here. You discard a land card to have him deal 3 damage to any target. So this is the combo. Possibility Storm on the battlefield. Sorcery Speed Adventure. Triggers, swaps for Enter the Infinite. Borgamos back on top. After Borgamos is back on top. 0-drop creature. Trigger Possibility Storm. Hey, guess who's in play? Suddenly you have a hand full of land ready to just burn your opponent's face out. It's very reminiscent of Ad Nauseum in Modern, where you draw your deck, only instead of Lightning Storm, Borgamos is the Storm. And I'm just going to have to put a link to it in the description because, good gravy, this is a lot harder than it should be. I just watched it. There it is. MTG Arena is his website. Man, MTG Arena is the name of his video series. Cool Stuff Inc. is the website. So Cool Stuff Inc., Ali Antrazi. This is his list. It looks saucy. I think that's about all we got for that. So I say we hop right in and give it a shot. And this time, hopefully, we can put up a decent little show here. To go over some of the other things here, I mean, that's the core combo of the deck. Outside of that, it looks we're playing kind of a Gruul aggro list. You know, we got Bone Crusher Giants, the Captain Lannery Storm. This is an interesting one. It ties into Kiora Behemoth Beckoner. So, Kiora, 3-mana walker. Whenever a creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. -1, untap target permanent. The goal here, we have 8 1-drop elves to be able to go turn 1 elf, turn 2 either Kiora or Captain Lannery Storm. Basically, turn 1 Accelerant, turn 2 Accelerant, turn 3 Possibility Storm, setting up for, ideally, the turn 4 win. Being that once Possibility Storm's on the battlefield, you trigger it, and you usually win. Usually, he says hesitantly. Aside from that, the rest of the deck is really just backup to keep that plan going or to stay alive, or, in some cases, alternate win conditions and board control. So outside of our 8 1-drop accelerants, Bone Crusher Giant, he's a good little piece of removal. He's a 3-mana 4/3 to trigger the drop of Kiora. I just always got to remember, as we saw in my first video, that's an instant, that adventure. So any instant adventures don't work with Possibility Storm. In my case, I had Brazen Borrower in my list. Gulp. Stick with the sorceries. Once you have Possibility Storm, sorcery. Read the card. But up until that combo comes into play, Bone Crusher Giant, big piece of beef. This guy's just really good against stopping one threat, blocking another, and of course, like I said, cantripping Kiora. Captain Lannery Storm really is here as another form of Kiora, another 3-drop that adds an acceleration effect to the field to get you from 3 mana to 5 mana for the next turn Possibility Storm setup. It really just strikes me as Kiora number, oddly enough, I know it's going to sound weird saying it, but Kiora number 4 and 5, because obviously legendary rules, you have both of them, it'll still work out. But then Lovestruck Beast, very easy to include. It's got the Sorcery Speed Adventure for triggering Possibility Storm, and then worst case scenario, it's a 5/5 for 3. Cantrip off of Kiora and just beat down. Now this is one that I did suggest in the post tech of the last article. I thought there should have been at least one more Sorcery Speed Adventure so you weren't leaning entirely on Lovestruck Beast, since a lot of times you just want to get this guy out there to block and buy time. This definitely, in my list, I was considering it for mana fixing, but in this list, it kind of does that, but more so, it either A, plays the part of that 3-drop accelerant, following up the turn 1 elf, turn 2 something to ramp you into that Possibility Storm, or, like you said, it's a 1-mana Sorcery Adventure. It actually fixes for a green, turns it into something else, like a mini Manamorphose, but it's really just there as either A 3-drop that accelerates, or B, a Sorcery Speed Adventure to trigger Possibility Storm. So I definitely like the inclusion of this guy. Now, for those who didn't play back in old Ravnica block, well, I guess I should say not old Ravnica block, but old Ravnica block, Domri Raid, definitely a very powerful yet annoying little thing. 3-mana walker. So his plus lets you look at the top card of your library. If it's a creature, you can reveal it and put it into your hand. His -2 allows your creature to fight another target creature, which again, Bone Crusher Giant, Lovestruck Beast, that's a very powerful removal effect, and then his -7 just wins the game. And as someone who has died to that ultimate way too many times, it's worth the include. You may never see that ultimate happen, but it'll happen once at some point during your tournament, and it'll feel so good. And we already went over Kiora, but complements the accelerant and card drawing. This is definitely a very key piece that needs to be added in. At our 4-drop slot, we've got old Chandra, Torch of Defiance. Very, very useful planeswalker. Either plays a form of mana acceleration, has creature removal built in, or card draw in the form of exile top card of your library. You get to cast it at that moment. If you don't, you shoot your opponent for 2. So just a very good void filler in between like the 3-drops, accelerants, threats, and 5-drop game enders and more threats. So Chandra, very good addition here. There's one more on the board to be brought in because against control in particular, this is just a very good card to get on the board. Now let's hop over to our 5-drops. We've already gone over the titular card of the deck. Let's talk about some of these other ones. Glorybringer, a personal favorite of mine, and Grixis Dragon's list we'll be doing a little bit. Definitely features this bad boy as well. 4/4, fly and haste for 5. When he attacks, you can exert him. Exerting him means he won't untap during your next untap step. Oh, synergy! But if you do exert him, he deals 4 damage to target non-dragon creature an opponent controls. So you can see the synergy here of, attack for 4, burn down a blocker, get your damage in next turn. Oh, untap. Oh, do it again. Plus, draws a card off Kiora. Very good card. I love this guy. Like I said, I'm going to be playing him in that Grixis Dragons list. I played him in Grixis. And Jeskai Dragons list earlier in the week. Definitely check those lists out. They were a lot of fun, especially the Jeskai one. But definitely worth his weight in gold. I'm surprised this guy hasn't picked up more in the format, but the fact that he's here probably shows that people are aware of how good he is. Ugh. Alternate art. Ugh. All right. Now hopping down, we have Vivian Reed, 5-mana Planeswalker. Its +1 is actually pretty nice. You get to look at the top 4 cards of your library. You can pick out a creature or land, put it in your hand. And unfortunately, it doesn't help us with the Possibility Storm engine unless it's finding like a creature that has an adventure attached to it or something like that. It's kind of more or less that place filler / utility of being able to kill artifacts, enchantments, or creatures with flying. And then, of course, like most walkers, it has a game-winning emblem that may or may not come into effect, but if it does, it's going to be pretty nice. Because, I mean, +2/+2, Vigilance, Trample, Indestructible. If you -8, you probably should win that game. But otherwise, it's just a very good utility planeswalker that refills the hand, finds part of the combo, or deals with annoying threats. Now, this is a little interesting Ali Andrazi Flair. See, this was a card that he played during his I make it sound like it's so long ago. Pre-Field of the Dead bannings, he played this in his Golos decks as a way to get, either Golos, the King, anything. Just 2 different creatures, 2 different names. Very good card. In this list, it definitely does a good job of getting, you can get Glorybringer, you can get one of your combo pieces. I mean, being able at instant speed to tutor up 2 creatures during your opponent's end of turn step, it's just a very, very good little thing to have. We'll see how it plays out. This one is one that I'm not going to say it's a head scratcher, but it definitely strikes me as his flair. Like, this is his little extra little seasoning he puts in his list that he likes doing. Hey, I'm always game for tasting new stuff. Cover this. Now, the final card in the deck to touch on, Walking Ballista. Now, on my list, I had an X drop artifact as well, or excuse me, creature. Well, it's an artifact creature, but the idea being you need a 0-drop creature once you get your combo going to be able to trigger Possibility Storm and turn into Borgamos. Walking Ballista. This card is just an amazing utility. We don't have any kind of synergies with hardened scales or any cool stuff like that. It really is, even just at face value, an amazing card just to throw into the battlefield with any amount of mana. This card, even in its simplest form, can turn games around just by being played for, if you could play it for anywhere from 2 to 4 counters, you basically can just start dominating the board state. Just 1 card. So definitely worth its weight. Or, like I said, it's a 0-drop that turns into Borgamos once you're comboing. That's really his purpose here. But the fact that there's 2 means if you ever need him, you can find him in a pinch, and you can just play him, gun down creatures, gun down planeswalkers, gun down opponents. It doesn't matter. Ballista is worth its weight, and I definitely agree with the second copy inclusion. So that's pretty much the main deck. There's nothing too fancy going on the sideboard. We got 1 Gyre H Sanitarium just for additional looting effects. But other than that, you have a very simple goal, and that goal is to beat your opponent's face in, either with big, beefy Gruul creatures, or, of course, the old Nick Cage combo, Possibility Storm. So, main deck's looking solid. Let's take a look at the board. So I touched on before, we got another Chandra just because of the sheer just beauty of this card in that control matchup or wherever it may be. Move another way. This is one, again, it's an interesting little card back from old Theros Standard. Bow of Nalia, 2 green, a colorless, legendary enchantment artifact. It only really matters because it can be hit by enchantment removal, so something to keep in mind. Could come up. Gives attacking creatures you control Death Touch. Very nice in an aggro mirror. And then you can put +1/+1 counters. You can deal 2 damage to flyers. You can gain 3 life. Or you can put 4 cards from your graveyard on the bottom of your library in any order. Very good utility card, especially in that blue-white flash matchup. Being able to gun down their smaller creatures, make your creatures bigger, or have a much more favorable attack step. Because, I mean, you think about it. If you were to, say, have a Walking Ballista on the board, play a Bow of Nylea, attack, before blockers, just go pew, 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 pew. There goes your opponent's board. Death Touch is pretty nice. And the utility of just this card in general, it's a nice little one-of. It does its job very nicely. Hornet Nest. I loved this card in Old Standard. So, green and 2 colorless, 0/2 defender. So this dude ain't attacking. However, whenever he is dealt damage, you get to create that many 1/1 green insect creature tokens with flying and death touch. Hornet Queen staying at home, but this is the rest of the crew right here. Oh, I used to love this guy. So you'll be able to shoot him with your own effects, block your opponent, and then angry, death-touchy hornets come out. The more damage you can deal to them, the funner it gets. Most of the time, you'll at least get 1 or 2, but when you think about it, that's essentially 1 or 2 removal spells that come out. This is one I'm really looking forward to playing. That was That one was definitely just a favorite in Old Standard. Reclamation Sage, a 2/1 for 3, enters the battlefield naturalize or disenchant to your preference. Good utility, good to have. Definitely, we always got to have answers to artifacts and enchantments, and this guy's the best in color. Speaking of answers, Ratchet Bomb. So, we run into tokens, we run into boggles, we run into anything, ideally, converted mana cost 3 or less, but this can hit anything over time. But converted mana cost 3 or less, this thing usually can take care of it within a couple turns. 2 mana, artifact, you can tap to put a charge counter, you can tap sack it, destroy each non-land permanent with converted mana cost equal to the number of charge counters on Ratchet Bomb. If you haven't seen this thing in action, it looks super slow, and it kind of is, but this kind of, for those 0 to 2 casting cost problematic things, this card's just amazing. It comes down early, it sits there, they can play around it, but who cares? And then when you're ready, you just go boom. Especially, like I said, tokens, that's a 2 mana Wrath against token decks. Very good card. Plus, it deals with those problematic permanents that we wouldn't be able to, because it is all non-lands. So planeswalkers, artifacts, enchantments, it doesn't matter. This card answers them all with enough time. One thing that I have not seen come up, but I'm just going to go ahead and put a little PSA for. If you tap to put a charge counter on this, intending, let's say you're going to hit a 2 mana, a converted mana cost 2 card, and so end of turn you tap to put the second counter, and in response, somebody proliferates and targets that, it will go up a counter. I know it sounds random, but it's one of those things where you don't think about it till it happens, and then that's all you think about. Even though proliferate could never come up. Just something to keep in mind. You can get screwed by someone with proliferate with that card. But that out of the way, we have our anti-graveyard card in the form of Scavenging Ooze, a nice little grizzly bear that lets you exile cards from graveyards. If it happens to be a creature card, he gets bigger and you gain life. So definitely a very good, green sideboard card, and one of the most efficient grizzly bears ever printed. This is playing our Veil of Summer Imitator. This is Display of Dominance, who was I'm not going to say it was the original Veil of Summer, because some would probably argue that was Veil of Autumn. Display of Dominance, however, does give you the advantage of not only giving your permanents, not you, but your permanents, hexproof from blue or black. It also can actually destroy blue or black non-creature permanents. A little bit of a downer, but that is, a way to kill planeswalkers or anything that you may run into. Interestingly, you can blow up like Detention Sphere, that kind of stuff. So it's not a bad card. There's no Veil of Summer, but the card's banned for a reason. So this will be a nice little replacement. We'll see how it plays out. And then topping off is just Fry. Anti-Teferi Hero of Dominaria / anything they throw out at you. Unfortunately, it does not immediately kill Oko, which is such a fail. Such a fail. If it had either done 6 damage or, like anyone else has said over the past X amount of time, Oko went up to 5 with its pluses, this card would be so much better, and people probably wouldn't be complaining nearly as much about Oko. But we'll take it. I mean, it's great against Blue-White Flash. It's great against Control because, like I said, blow up their walkers. They can't do anything about it. It's not much needs to be said about that. So there you have it. The possibility has returned. Let's go for a Storm, and let's see how it does. I'm just going to go for a 2-player queue on this one. Go 20 points, and let's hop right in. Looks like I've already got an opponent ready. Beautiful. Oh, it must be my birthday. Won the old die roll. Well then, I would love to. I'm telling you, I need to start keeping track of this. I swear. Is there ever a situation where I win the die roll and actually keep my 7? I don't think so. Okay, that's better. My opponent he kept his 7, so 7's good. Oh yeah, I'm definitely keeping this. Just gotta decide what's gonna go, what's gonna stay. No 1-drop, which stinks. So I'd probably go Forest, Heart's Desire, Rootbound Crag, Bone Crusher. So I guess Glorybringer's the worst of this. Yeah. Everything else is castable, or at least could be castable. Okay. I may come to regret that, but we'll see. So let's just go ahead and let's get our beast out there. Excuse me, get our 1/1 human and let our opponent know that our beast is waiting. Blooming Marsh, you say? Looking like it could be. I mean, well, of course, it could be anything, but if I had to guess. Nope, I was wrong. Well, I guess I don't know I was wrong yet, but right on time. Well, I'll take it. Do that, do that, do that. The good news is now I got the human and the elf as a 1/1 for that Lovestruck Beast. We'll see what my opponent does. We'll see if it's better than what's better to the Lovestruck Beast or oh no! Ugh. Okay, well that sucks. Now we're screwed. Not screwed, but now we are at least set back a bit. Good. You get to kill mine. I get to kill yours. Oh yeah, probably helps. Pew! And we will hold out for that third land. So the Fatal Push, definitely annoying. We hit that third land. Probably gonna go Kiora. Thoughtseize. Didn't I yield? Yeah, go nuts for donuts, dude. The best cards I have are sitting over in my exile zone. Well, I guess I don't gotta be able to go Kiora now. He's probably gonna take it. So, I mean, the good news is we have 2 card advantage walkers in our hand, so we can't Thoughtseize everything away. Depending on what he takes, obviously the other one will be the good thing to play. I'd rather get a Planeswalker on the board than a creature, since he's obviously quite prepared for creatures. This should be a dead giveaway as to what I'm doing, because I can't imagine this card would be in any other list, aside from one that plays Possibility Storm. Oh, we played the Swamp, didn't he? What did he hit? Oh, he hit the Domri. Could be good. Smuggler's Copter, okay. Well, I mean, that's something. That is something. Okay. Well, let's play Line of Worlds. And let's go beat down. Human beat down. We got this. So now we have to take into account that whatever I play is going to be attacked. If this Line of Worlds even survives, I'm going to yield to the turn. If this Line of Worlds even survives, it may not. He may just continue to attack the mana creatures. If that's the case, we're going to get smacked around by the Smuggler's Copter a bit. Hey, it's a Scooz. That Scooz could be problematic. Actually, this whole thing could be problematic. Yeah. Main deck Scooz. Interesting. Interesting. Discards a land. No, I'm not going to block. Nope. Still don't think I can. Fabled Passage, sack Fabled Passage. Grim Flare. Well, this is looking lovely. Well, that's a start. Let's think about this. Now if I play the Kiora pretty much dies. I could play the Rosethorn Acolyte. Or I could play the Lovestruck Beast. Just as a big dude that does stuff. He's got 1 card in his hand. I wanted to get the Kiora out first, but I mean, it would just die immediately. So I think I have to go with the Lovestruck Beast. So that I can at least trade with the Grim Flare / Yeah, that stinks. We're going to yield to the turn. Good news is we've got the Possibility Storm ready. Nah, we're going to not be attacking right now. We got the Possibility Storm ready, we just don't have the mana. Swamp. Yep. Alright. Well, my opponent's in a pretty good spot here. Hooray. We're going to see if these, Yep, I'll be down to 10, it looks like. Draw, discard. Let's see what we got. Draw, discard. Discard's a Blooming Marsh. Man, I'm not going to be blocking. Trample's kind of silly like that. So I'm down to 10. Not looking good. I'm trying to think, what's the best sequence of plays I could do next turn? If I drew a land, I have to get this. I have to hold the Rosethorn Acolyte because my only hope here is a combo. But at the same time, I kind of want to play it for the mana acceleration. Unless Bone Crusher Giant's the better option. Let's see what he does. So he's still thinking. Alright, here we go. 1 card on top, 2 cards in the yard. I'm going to go out on a limb and say there's probably a removal spell sitting on top, so I think I am going to lead with the Bone Crusher Giant. But we'll see what he does. Oh boy. Am I just dead? No, I'm not just dead. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Chandra. What would make me just be dead? Nothing. Because if there's a creature on top, he would need to... crew, use the creature and the ooze to crew both copters and attack with everything. I block with the human. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now I could try to play the Cure to keep some of the heat off of me, but it just doesn't do anything. The Rose Thorn, Acolyte doesn't do anything either. Chandra, ugh. I guess we'll go with Bone Crusher Giant. Problem with that is, hold on. Problem with that is, I mean, yeah, it potentially keeps the Grim Flayer at bay, but he can just activate both Smuggler's Copters and swing at me that way. Then I'm dead next turn regardless. So can I... Is there a way I can not... I'm trying to think if there is a way I can Possibility Storm. See, if I drew a land next turn, if I played the Cure this turn, 4, 5. No, I need 6. I'd have to go Cure this turn, land, Possibility Storm. If I do a land next turn, I play Possibility Storm. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no. I don't think there's a way to Possibility Storm win. I should probably just play the Bone Crusher Giant. Let's see, if I play the Kiora, then I'm sitting here looking at Trample. Yuck. 10 damage coming over. I can block one of it, so theoretically I'll get one more turn. Can I do something in that one turn? I could go Kiora. -1. Untapping doesn't do anything. If I draw a red source next turn, I guess I don't need the red source. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's with the Kiora. No, I would have needed to draw a red source this turn and then another land next turn, and I could have pulled it off. But as it is right now, I think all I've got is the Bone Crusher Giant. No, there'll be no attacks for me, sir. Okay. Let's see what happens. If he kept a removal spell on top or a discard spell, I might just go ahead and concede. There's definitely rough beats on the mana. Alright, what'd you keep? Another Grim Flare. So we did go with that plan. Okay, that's fine. We kept the threat on top to activate both Smuggler's Copters. Perfect. I'm going to just go ahead and always yield to that. Yep. So one way or another, I only have one turn left, but there's at least a chance here. Yep. There's at least a chance here that I might get an additional turn, maybe. Yep. I'll always yield. If he wants to mill himself, he is more than welcome. He is not. Now the real question here is, does it matter if I take... this human sticks around so I don't let this Grim Flare hit me? I don't think it matters. Because it's not like I'm worried about a beast. The human eye by itself doesn't do anything. I think I would rather not give him that trigger from Grim Flare. Because otherwise, with only 3 toughness, that damage will trample through, and he'll get to... Yeah, go nuts for donuts, man. The damage will trample through, and he will have the ability to stack the top 3 cards of his library. Yeah, cool. Alright, well, that was easy. Okay. So, we got old Mr. Golgari. Alright, let's see what we got here. Non-creature permanent. Permanent control. So this stops removal spells. Meh. I like Ratchet Bomb. Scoos is meh. Hornet Nest is okay. It stinks that... The one thing I don't like about this card, and I get why, but I don't like that it doesn't have reach. It would be way too good if it had reach. You can just imagine. I mean, spiders have reach, and they're up in the trees, but I get it. Hornet's Nest is about things running into it. I'm still tempted to bring it in, though. What would I take out? Glorybringer is solid. I'm keeping the combo in. I don't think I'm going to get as much love out of Ballista, so let's stick with the combo. What here is not going to be going its way? I like Chandra. Bone Crusher Giant. Yeah, it kills small things and then trades. Lannery Storm's probably not at her best here. Shared Summons is just kind of expensive. This is one of my only ways to deal with old Smuggler's Copter. Even though those cost 5, yuck. I like Chandra. Okay, well, we'll just do something like this. I mean, Hornet's Nest aren't going to be nearly as good here as they are against like Mono Red or something like that. But this does say that, you know, deal with me via removal, or it'd have to be like if they tried to get me with a Fatal Push, they'd have to have triggered Revolt. Otherwise, it can just block things, buy time. Is there anything else I want to come in? It's like, I feel like this should come in, but I don't think I'm going to be hitting any non-creature permanents. And honestly, giving my creatures hexproof from blue or black, keeping up 2 mana to do that could be a little tough. If it stopped discard spells, I'd probably bring it in. Oh, Reclamation Sage actually is probably better than... 30 seconds left. Is Reclamation Sage better than Hornet Nest? Nah. Meh, 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 meh. We'll just go with it like this. I would love to, yes. What do we got? Ugh. Almost good. I mean, I gotta keep it. But, yuck. That means I just go Rootbound Craig, go. But at least I got stuff to do. Oops. Let's go ahead and turn off auto yields, and then yield to this turn. This is yuck. Gnarlwood Dryad. Nice. I like it. Let's just go Elvis Mystic and Mountain. And pass. If he lets me untap without thought seizing me, I will probably just go Chandra and shoot something. Dryad's annoying, but right now it's just a 1/1. Now I'm going to go Gyre Reach Sanitarium, Hornet Nest, because why not? What do you get? Swamp. It does kind of suck that his 1/1 Death Touch is there. Ooh. That's interesting. That's very interesting, because I could just go Llanowar Elves, Ratchet Bomb. And just keep the Ratchet Bomb around. I think I like that better, actually. Your go, sir. All I gotta deal with now is a Gnarlwood Dryad. Not the scariest thing in the world. Oh yeah, that's a non-creature permanent that could be problematic, but then again, cool story, bro. Okay. So I just kill the Dryad right now? Yuck. Yeah, might as well. This way, if he surprises me with like some crazy what do you call it? If he surprises me with crazy delirium or something, then I at least have an answer. He can Liliana the Last Hope to get it back. More power to him. I'll just blow it up with a Ratchet Bomb. That's interesting, considering he knows I'm already aiming for Smuggler's Copter. He knows I'm already aiming for 3 with his Liliana. He's giving more value to my Ratchet Bomb. Unless he has an Abrupt Decay in hand, which would make more sense. Bye, Smuggler's Copter. Got back the Dryad. Now he's got a 3/3 Dryad. Alright, we are going to go ahead and... Wait, what was exiled last turn? What happened? Oh, I didn't. I shot. That's right. Let's see. I had 2 mana. I got 6 mana. I can go Hornet's Nest, Lovestruck Beast. No, I don't want to do Lovestruck Beast or Hornet's Nest. Actually, I do. I think I want to go... Or we can look at our next card. Interesting. If I had 2, Lovestruck Beast isn't going to do anything. It's just going to get shrunk by the Liliana. Got 4 cards in hand, one of which is an Arrowwood Dryad. I want to save the Hornet's Nest for... I had 2 red. Gives me a Hornet Nest. Then I can tap 3, play the Rose. Hold the Lovestruck Beast. Alternative would be just to plus exile the top card of my library, see what it is, make my decision from there, but deals 2 damage to each opponent. Yeah, but that's a 3-drop, which kind of ruins that plan, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and plus. We'll see what I exile. Hopefully it's something... it's a forest. Not the biggest of deals. Okay. Then I guess I'm just going to go ahead and... Should I just Hornet Nest? Yeah, stops the attacks for a turn. Protects my Chandra. We'll go ahead and we're going to yield to this turn. Top card of his library is a forest at the moment. He's got a Hissing Quagmire I've got to be conscious of too. But the good news is the Liliana doesn't... Oh my god, it's a Questing Beast. Now I don't know what to do. Oh well, I'll play a Lovestruck Beast and block it. Deal. Unless he, does something to me here, and then we got problems. Nice. Looks like Questing Beast is back on the menu, boys. You don't say. Well, Chandra's going bye-bye. Sure. See what he gets. Murderous Rider. Well, my opponent is just doing very, very well today. You don't say. He's got the Assassin's Trophy still on top. Okay. Okay. Are you kidding me? Oh. Assassin's Trophy on top, so actually, the Assassin's Trophy on top. Whatever the Assassin's Trophy, I can get the land to play the Possibility Storm and might be able to combo off on him. I'm kind of hoping to dodge a discard effect, but he hasn't had one yet. Let's do it. This is what we're here to do, right? So we're going to go ahead and make some blockers. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and make some blockers. Hopefully get him to Assassin's Trophy something. If he Assassin's Trophies the Ratchet Bomb, I will 100% let it go. Passage on top, because if I can just get this Possibility Storm onto the battlefield, then we'll be good. But the problem is with an Assassin's Trophy in hand, he can do something about it, which is why I'm kind of hoping I can push him into using it on like the Lovestruck Beast or the Ratchet Bomb, so I can go get a land. If I get my 5th land and then I happen to Raw Dog my 6th, I think we... I'm not going to say we win on the spot because the dude's got answers upon answers, but we'll be in pretty good shape. Otherwise, I'm probably going to likely take 3 here. Unless this Questing Beast comes along to play 2, which it might. Then I'll take a lot more. Assassin's Trophy, you say? Yes, please. Green, green, red. We'll just grab them home. Okay. Trap has been sent. What will happen now? Grim Flare on top. I'm just going to take it. Is there any reason not to? Alright, here we go. Grim Flare. And Smuggler's Copter. You got it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just get this ready for that questing beast. And let's do this. Oh. Okay. All right. Opponent, you feeling pretty good right now? I don't blame you. I would too. Let's make sure we cast this correctly. Ding! Boom! Ba-ding-ba-dum-ba-dum. Oh, Nicolas Cage me, baby. Alright, let's go find. Very carefully. Mr. Boga 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 most enraged. Let's see that. 20? Yeah, we should be good. Say what, I'll trade you, Mr. Boga Boga Bogamos, for a walking ballista. Alright! Alright! Alright, alright. If I lose every other game today, at least we got to see the combo. Competently done. Yay! Alright, now opponent's wise for the action. I imagine he's bringing back in a fair amount of discard. Yeah, Hornet's Nest is out. It's just too much removal. We need to display our dominance. And then I do feel like Reclamation Sage is not going to be doing much against his stuff. Can't block Questing Beast. Okay. So we want combo mode. The Ratchet Bomb may not have seemed like much there, but I feel like it really warped his gameplay. We'll keep it in. If there's anything else I want to change while we're kind of in between this stuff. Alright, so I imagine my opponent's going to Thoughtseize the crap out of me. If he Thoughtseizes any of my pieces, then I am in trouble. But, play combo. You live by the combo. You die by the combo. I like Chandra. Still really good, even though I'm not really getting many threats on the board right now because they're either getting killed or something. This is just creatures. No, this is permanents. Very good. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm just debating if I want that second Walking Ballista or not. I just don't think it's going to be doing much without winning the game, so I'll keep it as a 1-of. Here we go. Well, that's just about as beautiful as it could possibly be. Oh, my opponent. Oh, he gets his 7. I do not. Okay. That will keep. What's going to go to the bottom? I guess the Acolyte. So I have things to actually do. If he Thoughtseizes me, which is very likely. What are the odds? Imagine he goes after the Mystic. I'll just play the Stomping Ground tapped. Again, there's an argument to be made to Lovestruck Beast. Excuse me, Heart's Desire. Yep. Well, it tells me he doesn't have a Fatal Push, which is nice. Yeah, let's do that. Heart's Desire. Like, I don't think I'm comboing anytime soon. Smuggler's Copter, you say? Sure. Do I want to pay 2 life? What could he pay? Is it worth it to pay 2 life for a Bone Crusher Giant? Well, let's get this out of the way. Kia! This is probably not going to work, but we're going to do it. We're going to leave the option open. Because that way, if he plays something that I can zap, well, I will proceed to zap. It also gives me the option to keep a careful watch on any kind of, Grim Flare, Scoo, something that could get bigger but won't right now. Smuggler's Copter number 2. Okay. I am going to go ahead and 4 cards left in his hand. I was going to shoot him end of turn just to keep this out of my hand and protect it from discard. But with another Smuggler's Copter, it makes me think he doesn't have... Either he's playing around it. He's got to be playing around it. Yeah. Okay. Now it's an interesting situation of Lovestruck Beast or Bone Crusher Giant. No, not Bone Crusher Giant. Or Domri. We're just going to go with Lovestruck Beast. Because that way I can always threaten the fight from Domri next turn. Yo! Get in there. Get him, Bell. Alright. So play Stomping Ground. We're going to say untapped. Let's just get this bad boy out there. Yeah. We're just going to go, you know, some aggro beats here. Out of land, which stinks. Scavenging Ooze. Interesting. You know, an easy one to shoot. 3 discards. Why am I looking at that? 3 discards. I have an odd feeling he might be looking for a land. What do you think? At this point, I'm just going to start beating him. Oh, an Assassin's Trophy. Yeah, sure. I can't block a flyer. Did he find the land? Oh, we did! But it's not that land. Ooh, a game trail that I can't do anything about. Well, we're just going to go ahead and... Right now, before anything crazy happens... actually... Interesting. I just realized if he has a Fatal Push in hand, then if I kill his Scavenging Ooze, then that'll be it for that. If I let him untap, however... Alright, let's get the damage in. Alternatively, all he's doing with this Scooze is activating his Smuggler's Copters. So if I didn't want to trade my Beast for his Scooze, I could just play... Well, I'm going to play the Game Trail regardless now. I could just... If I play the Domri and he has another threat, then the Domri dies. So I'd want to Bone Crush the Scooze right now. But then in response, he hits the Lovestruck Beast. So what I'm going to do here, I believe... I'm honestly debating if I want to play the Lovestruck Beast as another 5/5 and just let him keep the Scooze. Assassin's Trophy in the air, 3 cards in hand, or if I want to play the Bone Crusher Giant or shoot his dude. There's plenty of options here to be had. If I shoot it, I'm opening myself up to Fatal Push. If I just play this, he can just Fatal Push the token. Yeah. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to give him the option to Fatal Push, but we're going to kill this dude. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a 1/1 with Heart's Desire. And then we're going to pass the turn. There you go. End of turn, Fatal Push. Oh, okay, I was wrong. I thought for sure that was a perfect setup for Fatal Push. Now if I rip a land, I'm just going to go Glorybringer and go pow, 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 right in the kisser. If I don't, we'll go Domri Rad, Domri Rad. We'll go Domri, we'll fight whatever he plays off of the Lovestruck Beast, assuming he isn't... I mean, at this point, it's safe to say he's not holding a freaking Fatal Push, because that was a perfect setup for it. Fabled Passage. Okay, did my mouse just randomly die on me? Sorry, opponent, just a moment. My mouse just died. Weird. Okay. Oh my glory, what is going on my opponent's side of the board? Okay, well, if he does nothing, then let's just attack. See what he has. Let's see what happens. What did he have? Just a bunch of removal? It's not like he's gonna flash a creature in and go blah 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 blah. I have nothing with haste, so let's go for it. Like, what am I walking into? I feel like I'm walking into something. Oh, here we go. Yes. Now he's got the fatal push. No. Murderous Rider. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's not the worst thing ever. We're gonna go Llanowar Elf. Let's go left stroke beast again. Okay. So now, best case scenario. I mean, we'll see what my opponent draws. He's at 5. I need to get this Glorybringer. If I get this Glorybringer on the board, I'll feel much better. Attack exerted on his Murderous Rider, which he'll either have to take a pain or, well, I guess he doesn't have to do it. He'll, tap 3, he'll be down to 1 mana open. I can Glorybringer, attack, exert, roast the Murderous Rider. These guys will be attacking. I'm assuming he'll block. He'll activate the Smuggler's Copter in response and block something. And then the rest of the guys just get in there. But who knows? Three cards in hand. What could they be? Whatever could they be? Whatever it is, he doesn't want to do it. Alright, well, if he doesn't play that Murderous Rider, then I'm just going to play the Glorybringer! The Bringer of Glory! And I was just going to attack him and be like, wow. Alright, I'm a Poner. That's not what we want to see again. So we're going to go ahead and... yeah, we'll hop right back in. Alright, oh well, maybe this means being on the draw, we'll get to keep our opening hand. Hey, a guy can wish. Oof. Yeah, no, maybe not. I shouldn't have said anything. We're going to go ahead and mulligan. Looks like my opponent is keeping his. Okay, this is a keeper. What's going to go, though? So I like Game Trail. We have tons of accelerants. This is interesting. It's going to be one of the walkers. But I like them both. I guess it'll be Chandra. Oh, I don't even have double red. Yeah, bye, Chandra. All set. We'll go Game Trail. We'll go Forest. We'll go Llanowar Elves because he's different. That's it. So we're just going to go, depending on what my opponent does, turn 2 Domri. Just start taking it up. Sulphur Falls. Wonder what's more likely. A counterspell or holy Elvish Mystic. Domri Red. Oh, he F6'd. Let's look at the top card. Is it a creature? Okay. That's annoying. Because that means there's a very good chance my X card's not a creature either. So if that's the case, I'm almost as tempted to go triple Mystic. I would not have expected a Field of the Dead following a Sulphur Falls and a Steam Vents. I'm going to lead with this. Oh yeah, I can reveal it. Aha! Ha ha ha! I think it was like Flame Sweep or something. I'm going to be ticked. One, two, three, four, five. Just do the other one. Nah, I want to get in. It might be a mistake because if the next card in my library... Oh, it doesn't matter. If the next card in my library is a Possibility Storm, it doesn't matter because I don't have double red. Hinterland Harbor. What do we got? Elvish Rejuvenator. Well, my combat days are done. I'm going to yield to this turn. However, I can always just go... Yep. I can always just go... Beast. Beast minus on the Rejuvenator. Not that that really matters. Yeah, let's see what the next card is. I don't think I'm going to be fighting a Rejuvenator. Okay, so Possibility Storm's coming up next. However, I don't have the double red, which is problematic. I can't do this yet because I want that Possibility Storm. Well, to be fair, I'm only 2 turns away from that, too. What's that do again? Double Strike, Trample, Hexproof, Haste. This may be a mistake, but I'm going to go ahead and just play out some more dorks. And then play Big Baddie Dork. That's all for me. So we're going to draw the Possibility Storm. Hopefully, I'm going to +1 on Domri, and then I'm going to play Vivian Reed, try to find a red source. Yeah, I'm going to go Yield. I have a feeling my opponent's going to try to kill me with zombies, which, while not a bad plan, we're only up to 5 lands, unless this is something. Sure. We're not quite to zombie mode yet. 1 more land and we will be. Sure. Interesting. Interesting. If I somehow get that emblem, I will be impressed. Otherwise... Alright. So we have the combo, we just don't have red mana. I could fight. No, I don't want to fight. Alright, let's look at the top card. Take the Glorybringer. I still don't have double red. Yeah, we gotta find a red source so I can just win next turn. Otherwise, my opponent might just kill me. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna just attack with everything. He'll block either the 5/5 or something else. Yeah, why not? So theoretically, wait a minute. Unless my opponent is prepping for a whatchamajigger. Oh, you know, whatchamajigger. Elder Deep Fiend. Now we're in zombie mode. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I guess I could have thought about that. That was silly. That was super silly. Why you gotta be so super silly? Tap out, tap out, tap out, tap out. Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. I have a feeling I'm dead, because otherwise why would... Yeah, Nexus of Fate. Well, I guess we'll see. Oh boy. Didn't see that one coming. But again, if I get another turn, I win the game, theoretically. Oh boy. He's got 1 card left in his hand. If it's not a Nexus of Fate, we're okay. Not a Nexus of Fate. Even if it is a Nexus of Fate, I think we're still okay. Even if he kills all my Planeswalkers, I think we're okay. If I just get another turn. I'm at 20. He can hit me for 3, but he'll probably just kill Planeswalkers. Wait, what did he do? 1 on bottom, 1 on top, so he liked one of them. Sure. What's he going after? I'm assuming the Vivian, so I can't kill his Wilderness Reclamation. Well, no, I still can. Oh, cripes. Are you kidding me? Alright. Sure, dude. Here's another Nexus of Fate, and then he shuffled away the card that he put on top. You can't kill me. Do something. You drew a land. Okay. I think we're good. Dirtily, dirtily, dirt. Although, this is pretty sweet, actually. So it's an Hour of Promise-based Field of the Dead list with the Reclamation and the Nexus of Fate. That's actually pretty sweet. I like mashing together certain things like that. I will opt not to block. Kill everybody, bro. I got bad news for you, though, mate. You ain't gonna get another turn. Okay, well, let's just show my opponent what's going on here. do it properly. Always yield. Let me show you how to do a combo. Oh, it's Nicolas Cage time. Enter the infinite. Okay, we're going to be very careful. Let's go find that Borgamos guy. You, go away. Oh, did I already pass him? You. Yes, please. Okay, Walking Ballista. I think you would be better served as a Borgamos. All right, you're at 10. I think I got you. Interesting. Let's begin the old sideboard arena. All right, so what does this do? Non-creature permanent. Okay, that's not going to do anything for me. Scoos isn't going to do anything for me. This is probably way too slow. I think we just have to race him. Maybe bring in the reclamation stages over. Honestly, I don't think Domri is really going to be doing much here. But then again, we don't know what my opponent's plan B is, which he's probably shifting into now. But we do know what his plan A is. Unfortunately, I don't have much against that plan A. Aside from just racing and comboing, which isn't the worst plan in the world. I actually think I like the Domries because they come down early and I can fight blockers more than the Glory Bringers. Now I'll leave a Glory Bringer in so that I can shared summons for it if I need it. Yeah, I think that's all I can really do. I just kind of got to go turbo combo. It's debatable I could bring in Ratchet Bomb to try to stop the Wilderness Reclamation, but man, that's just such a stretch. Non-creature permanent. Yeah, it's not going to be doing much against this stuff. Times like this, I wonder if Reclamation Sage is better off as like Return to Nature or something like that. But, meh. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, always love seeing Nick Cage in my hand. Let's go ahead and mulligan. Oh, my opponent mulligan? No, he liked his opener. Mine is crap. Well, yep, let's go to 5. Whee! Okay, that's a keeper. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to put 2 cards back. Do I just keep the 4-land Possibility Storm hand and hope that's enough? Why not? That's why we're here. That's what we're here to do, right? Either that or I keep a land and that's definitely going. Game Trail Stomping Ground. Game Trail Stomping Ground. It's Giant versus a land. I could go Game Trail, Veil and Stomping Ground, Line of Worlds, turn 2 Bone Crusher Giant to try to keep pressure on. But that doesn't actually do anything. Yeah, it does more than hoping to find the 5th land. Okay, we'll keep the threat. We'll see how that works out. This could be a mistake. It could be a better idea just to keep the land and go for the turbo Possibility Storm. I say turbo with air quotes around it. Yeah, looks like my deck's like, should have gone turbo, bro. Thanks. Appreciate it, man. Now I get to play the... Do I play the Accelerant? Oh, never mind. Yep, see if he likes it. Puts it on the bottom. He did not like it. This might bite me. Keeping that in it is. We'll go ahead and yield to the turn. Yep. Chart your course, sir. The good news is, if this goes really bad, I'll have another game to hopefully not mulligan to oblivion. Alright, well, I think the combo is off the table, so hooray. That's the worst feeling in the world. I don't think there's any way to get this into my... I don't think there's any way to get this into my back into my library to cast off a Possibility Storm. Ugh, that's so brutal. That is so brutal. Alright, puts it on the bottom. He did not like it. Yep. Oh, brutal. Oh boy. Okay, well, let's attack. Oh, you live by the combo. You die by the combo. That's life. Okay. No wilderness reclamation or anything crazy. Let's keep rubbing it in. Let's just keep attacking for 4. I'll either block it at some point or it won't. Yay! Ugh. What do you got for me? Fiery Cannonade. Oh my god. Alright, I'm not going to scoop, but we're pretty much in scoop mode. I mean, the combo can't be achieved because it's in my hand. There's nothing I can do as far as putting this back on top of my library. So why don't we just watch my opponent and see what he does. Oh look, another Rejuvenator. What do we got? Why, Nick Cage? Why? What do you want from me? Why would you come to my hand? No. He puts it on top. He liked it. Whatever it may be. 2 cards left in his hand. Well, 20 turns to go. Come on, Elvish Rejuvenator. Let's see what you got. Okay, well, now there's something to do with Reclamation Sage, if that matters. Otherwise, what did he do? He already had enough mana for pretty much everything. Yeah, go nuts for donuts. Oh yeah, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holy crap, please be an expansion explosion. Yes! Okay, now I'm very much dead. But hey, that was awesome. That's so much cooler than just casting a Nexus of Fate. What's the saddest thing I could draw? It's pretty sad. Alright. Aha! Gotcha, opponent. That's all I got. Maybe he didn't draw anything good. Yay! Card advantage. I took care of 2 threats. Or 2 permanents with 1 permanent. Growth Spiral. Oh, that is just the saddest thing ever. Yeah. Anything yet? No? Alright, still just kind of dinking around. Hey, look, it's another Rejuvenator. So we'll play Captain Lannery Storm and attack for 2. Yay! Alright, see what he does. 1 on bottom. He did not like it. Hinterland Harbor. You got it. Aha! Feel my wrath. Yep. God, so many bad draws right now. What do you got? Blue. And Growth Spiral. 4th Growth Spiral. Still no field, though. That's kind of good, I guess. But then again, it ain't like I'm doing anything, dude. Dude needs to find another expansion explosion or something to just end this game. Puts it on the bottom. Did not like it. Yield through this turn. Oh, trying to enter the infinite's the worst thing ever. My life for a brainstorm. Fiery Impulse, Fiery Cannonade. Oh, Nivy Mizzy. Ooh, this is a good way to go out. Now it's probably safe to say I can scoop, but this is a good way to go out. Oh, Nivy Mizzy, Nivy Mizzy. Yep. Do it. Do it. Oh boy. This is a deck I think I would love to build as well. A Wilderness Reclamation Niv Mizzet deck. Oh man. Oh, there it is. Cool. Oh, I will opt not to block. Anger of the Gods. Sure. Be happy I don't have like a lightning bolt in my hand. No, Niv Mizzy. I will scoop to you. Everything infinite in my hand. Okay. Well, it'd be nice if we found a hand that did something a little more. So his sweepers are Fiery Cannonade. Well, it doesn't kill Lannery Storm, which is nice, but that's about it. I don't think anything really changes, unfortunately. Maybe Ratchet Bombs are okay because the game does go that long. Oh god, they seem so bad. But I mean, can they be any worse than some of this other junk? No, I'm not gonna do that. That's ridiculous. So I set it at 4. I'd have to play it turn 2, and then it would just have to sit there. But god, what else am I doing? I do the Walking Ballista, and I guess. God, it's so slow though. I'd have to have it in my opening hand. I'd have to play it turn 2, then maybe it pops out around turn whatever. But it is a way to deal with those problematic cards over a long enough time. Chandra's probably the next worst, even though I do like it. Yeah. Okay. It's between Chandra and Domri, but at least Domri only costs 3. In a world where he's zapping all my mana dorks. Yeah, no, you know what? I will keep the Chandra over the Domri. Alright. I would love to play first, and let's not draw our freaking whatchamajiggers. Okay. Well, this one's slow, but it's got the Possibility Storm. It's got the combo. So if I can just live long enough, yeah, sure. If I can just live long enough, this might work. Maybe he kept a hand that was all, like, targeted removal. What do we got? 1 card on top. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Still works. What in the world? He just auto do his own turn? Oh, we've all been there, bro. I'm gonna tell him, thanks for the mercy, I needed it. Alright, let's just go Mountain, Kiora. Yeah. See, he's got a smiley face. He's a happy guy. He takes it in stride. At least it can make someone happy. I love it. Alright. I don't want to walk into a negate here, so I think I'm just going to... Well, the good news is, if he has the negate, which of course we gotta see. If he has the negate, we can make him use it. And the thing is, if he doesn't have the negate, which he didn't, then yep. Oh, if he has like Spell Pierce, that's so good. Nope, he just has Opt. Anyways, all I was gonna say was if he had the negate or some way to stop the Possibility Storm, then I would have the ability to, I'd still have Kiora. I'd just start playing creatures like 5/5s and whatnot and start drawing cards. At least I could make someone happy. See, this is why I love this game. Especially this format. This format's so awesome. All right. Show me what you got. I want to see what you got. Okay. I don't know why. It never occurred to me until just now, but I was like, if I do this, am I going to be... Am I going to deck myself? Nick Cage time, baby. We're going to put that card on top. GG, opponent. GG. Them the bricks, but we have all been there. It is a beating, to say the least. So let's go ahead and hop right back in for the next one, since it looks like somebody is ready and willing. Baby Hands 25. Love it. Oh, we lost the die roll. Let's get a keeper. Oh, yuck. Ugh. I'm going to keep it, but God, I hate super slow, lame hands. Especially if my opponent leads with, oh, I was like, yeah. Oh. Oh, coming to play tapped. Guildgate hand. Oh, snap. Okay. We're just going to start playing the beats. No! Oh, Magma Jet. Ooh. We haven't seen this little bad boy in a while. 2 damage to any target. Scry 2. Let's see what he does. Two cards on the bottom. He did not like them. Oh, Mono Red Devotion, baby. I have a list queued up as well. Let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and get our beats on, see if he kills it. Otherwise, 3 damage. Now we got to be careful here. There are a lot of sweepers in this deck. He did not kill it. He's saving it for the big fish. Or maybe he's... Well, it doesn't matter to me. Because, I mean, we're going to go Bound Crag. We're going to just play the beast. Get the beast going. Oh, no. If you would do that, you should have probably done it before the damage, but nah. I can see both sides of the argument. It's like on one hand, you don't know that your opponent's just going to run out the beast. He could have something better. He put 2 cards on the bottom, so whatever this is, it's in his hand, or he drew it. Boros Reckoner. Oh man, this is just getting better and better. I wonder if does this format have... I'm trying to remember if this format has Alright, so this will trade with the Lovestruck Beast. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and we're going to Heart's Desire so that I can actually, I wonder if I should have just played the Mystic. This will trade, but at least we get 3 Devotion off the board. If he doesn't block it, it means he's got better things to do. He has better things to do. Oh, kind of want to play the Mystic to keep the Glorybringer up. The Glorybringer is pretty bad against Boros Reckoner, so I think I'll just go with the Beast again. I mean, 10 power is still 10 power, but he's probably got some friggin' awesome combo up. Oh man, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I can see the picture. You know, the 13 damage combo. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's a lot. How many cards did he discard? He discarded. Drew 2 cards. Discarded 2 things. Ah, game trail. You're killing me, bro. Okay, well, do I want to trade my board for his board? Is the big question here. Human. One land in his graveyard right now. Mizium Mortars. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, let's get in. Yep. Yep. Cool. Loses 3 devotion. I take 1, 2. Ow. And ow. Play the game trail. Tapped. Elvish Mystic. I was thinking about playing the Walking Ballista X2 and just shooting down the Reckoner. It might have been a better idea, but I also got to keep this beast attacking. That might have actually been better. Because then I could play that. Well, no. Because I'm planning on curving into Glorybringer next turn, so... Yeah, let's just do that. I'll keep the Walking Ballista in hand, see if it does anything for me. Alright, what else you got, opponent? Oh, well, I'm glad I didn't play now. Oh boy, no more attacking for me. Ash Zealot. Well, this is ham, baby. Alright, so we're just going to go Glorybringer. We're going to roast this Goblin Chain Whirler. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to take mine at 15, okay. The beast can no longer attack, but that's fine. Having a 5/5. Ooh, now he can. I think I still play the Glorybringer. I'll just keep the beast back to block. Spell from a graveyard, yeah, that ain't gonna happen. He can gain first strike. Not the biggest of deals at the moment. Drew a mountain. What do you got? That's right, Drew got nothing. Ooh, we still damage them as damage any target. Meh. Just keep going with the Glorybringers, man. Is there any reason to exert? Still kill him. I think he's dead next turn no matter what, but yeah, let's exert. Let's keep him off of devotion. I don't know what he has, but it could make a difference. Ash Zealot. Dios muchacho. Okay, so mono red devotion. Give me those Hornet's Nest. I want them. What do I not want? Fly. I don't think I'm going to be getting much love out of Vivian. God, the shared summons. I feel like I just want to take it out. I like it. Don't get me wrong. I don't love it. Homeboy does have a lot. Ash Zealot. Ash Zealot. Cavity of Thorns. Goblin Chain Whirler, Fanatic of Mogus. What else does this deck play? I'm gonna keep the combo in because why wouldn't I? I don't think Suiciding Captain Lannery Storm is gonna be that good. Chandra is an option. Boros Reckoner though, yuck. Okay, I think this is fine. I gotta be careful because, of course, Goblin Chain Whirler is in there. And that guy will just poo all over my Cheerios. Whatever the phrase is. It's debatable I should have brought in the ratchet bombs, but... Ugh. Ugh. All these good cards. Only I could keep them. Okay. Now we got half the combo. I'm gonna go ahead and put a... the double red, so I guess forced on the bottom. Problem is with this hand is if I don't do something, I'm going to die very quickly. Oh my boy, what is this? Oh, game trail. Real forest. Old line of war elves. Ah, Mr. Jackal Pup 2.0. Do it. Oh my god, I would do. Oh my god, yes. Yeah, in a New York minute. I don't exactly need mine right now. It's like I got a free attack in and everything. What do you got for one? Oh, another one. Well, guess what? I got another one too. Okay, well. Our game plan here is to stay alive long enough to cast Possibility Storm and hopefully by then draw something. Goblin Chain Whirler, I imagine. Oh, Forest Reckoner. Sure. Most efficient trained Automaton ever printed. Oh, yeah. We can get out of here. I really don't care about that. Yield. Gotta keep his threats off the board. Just when you thought it was over. Oops. That one. Yep. That's all for me. Play him one at a time to minimize the value of his... Oh, nice. Minimize the value of his Chain Whirlers. That's totally what I'm up to. Okay, no, I'm not going to do this time. This time it's probably not as good of a play. Now, do I want to get the Possibility Storm out knowing that it might even benefit my opponent more? No, I think I just want to attack. Just race him. Now we could be in trouble. He thought, obviously not saying it because he won. Man, Glorybringer. Just does the job, huh? To think I was about to play, whatchamajigger. What was that, 3? Is that 3? Everybody seems to love this deck. Maybe we'll play just one more. Alright. I lost the Dyro, which is fine. Oh boy. Now it's just like a default mulligan. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and mulligan. Okay, well, this is better. We'll keep. Who's going on the bottom? I like all these cards. I almost want to ditch a land. We just ditch the forest and see where it gets me, although I'm notoriously bad luck with doing this, but I'm on the draw. What's the worst that could happen? Meh. Okay, here we go. Lottery Grieve. Into Thoughtseize. Alright. Game Trail. We go Stomping Ground, Line of Worlds. Beast Mode. Oh, did my opponent nope, he kept 7. Oh yeah, 5, 6, 7. Counting. Yes. Who dat? Nice. What'd you get? Domri. Oh. Holy Lovestruck Beast. Game Trail. Stomping Ground. Honor World. Greeners. Oh. Okay, so I guess I should have kept the forest and ditched the beast, but could I have known that? I could not have known that. Oh, what are the odds? You came back to me. Alright. Let's get our Heart's Desire on. Sure. Okay, so Hieroglyphic Illumination tells me that we need to keep an eye out for old Mr. Torrential Gearhole. He's out there somewhere. Waiting. Okay. Come on. 4 cards left. Let's see if one of them is another Fatal Push. He knows neither of these cards, so I don't think that matters. Triple red. Chain Whirler. Let's try that again. There we go. Alright. Cool. See if he gets a different color. See if he goes cool with it. No, just a mirror. was hoping for Grixis or Esper or Grixis or Esper. Interesting. He knows I've got the beast, so I might as well make sure that my beast can attack. Interesting that if he counters this... Well, actually, we'll see. Okay, well, I only want to do that so I could attack. So let's attack. So now he can't kill the human to prevent it. I think if there's anything, what could happen? What's the scariest thing? Do I want to play the second 5/5 or do I want to hold off? Crux of Fate. Ritual of Soot. I don't know, actually. I don't know if there's a reason I shouldn't do this. Nothing I can think of. Just keep the beats on. That's lethal. At least this way I'm presenting lethal. I have a feeling I'm either going to get swept or countered. Oh no, he's been disallowed. Oh no! Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. It doesn't reveal it. It's an impulse. I was looking at my chat log thinking I'd see some information and I was wrong. Drowned Catacomb. Alright, what do you got for me? Oh, that's like the worst feeling ever. Uh-oh. Target player sacrifices a creature, then gains life equal to that player's toughness. Bye, Homan. Okay. So he's at 3. He didn't have a sweeper last turn. I can't imagine he has one this turn. So let's just keep the beasts going. Alright, homie. What you got for me? He got nothing. Didn't even have to show him any of the cool little junk. So, display of dominance seems decent. Chandra seems good here. So what is not so good? Ballista's not going to be his best, even though he could have won me that game. Glorybringer's decent because it has haste. It is still just a 4/4 flyer for haste. I do not like this card. I know I should keep it in. I know it's some super cool tech or something, but it just doesn't do anything for me. Alright. I like everything else, so I think I even like the Glorybringer because of Kiora, but I do think I'm going to take one out. Basically, I'm replacing it with a Chandra, which I would rather have. Sure, let's try this out. Just keep kind of the Planeswalker value engine, and then hop on over to aggro mode, and if I get the opportunity, combo. That seems reasonable. One thing to note with Possibility Storm, the card as it is, without any combo potential, like period, it really screws with counterspells. Now you may, cast have Possibility Storm on the field and cast something, and then they try to counter it, triggers. They find a different instant. I mean, it could just be another counterspell, or it could be a card draw spell or something like that. So this kind of is built-in protection. If I let go. Oh, no. Should that come up, another little tidbit about Possibility Storm that may or may not be a good thing to know. The Possibility Storm on the board, and then proceed to use it to protect your spells by messing with their counter spells, because suddenly everything they cast turns into something else. But I mean, if you're playing Possibility Storm, you should probably be winning. That being said, in the last series of videos, I do remember playing Possibility Storm when I had a pretty stacked board, and I believe my opponent played a removal spell, a sweeper, or something, thinking it would... Oh yeah, this is good. This is good. Keep. Thinking it would do something, and then it... Oh, I get to keep my openers. Huzzah! Oh god, no! No! Alright, well, Possibility Storm's off the battlefield, or off the off the menu for this game, so it looks like we're going aggro. Oh. Oh, why? Why do you torment me so? If he fatal pushes, we're just gonna go Heart's Desire. Oh. Sigh. Yeah. Well, the combo's off the board. Now if he... Oh, cripes. Yeah, what can I do? Oh. Let's try Kiora. If it works, I'm just going to untap a Stomping Ground and do Heart's Desire. If it doesn't work, then I'm just going to pass and next turn, I don't know, Love Stroke Beast or something. But I imagine it's going to get countered. No, it's been disallowed. Yield to turn. Yield to turn. Yield to turn. That is the worst thing ever. I'm just going to keep on playing. I'm going to keep trying to make him have counter spells before I land a threat. Oh, look at that. I'll take it. Oh, cripes. That is such a beating. Yep. Vraska's Contempt. Is this just straight up old standard? I dig it. I love this deck in standard. He's got 3 cards in his hand. Do I just play the Acolyte? Or do I play the Mystic and the Beast? Or do I just play the Mystic and hold up Display of Dominance? Why? What does that even do for me? It doesn't even do anything. Ugh. This is such a beating. Yep. 3 cards left in his hand. Man, this is such a beating. Well, if he tries to kill anything, at least I can do stuff. Yep. See if he likes it. Dang it! He liked it. Put it on top. So let's see what he's got. Show me what you got. Field of Ruin? Oh boy. Oh boy. This ain't looking good for the home team. Sure. See if he likes it. 1 card on top. Sure. Okay, what are we going for this turn? Oh, sure. Only you were Veil of Summer, but then again, it's gone for a reason. It's holding 5 mana up for. What is this? Did have Ritual of Soot. It's non-targeted. No! What a crock. What a crock. Well played, opponent. It's a really good card right now. This one is going to be rough. You know what I wish I played? Lands. That would be a fun thing to play. Non-lands are nice, not gonna lie, but lands are where it's at. Huzzah! Well, let's start with the easy part. He's got 3 cards in his hand. Get in there. Do it. Do it, Anakin. Do it. 4, 5, 6. Torrential Gearhulk. Non-creature permanent. Yep. Well, I did say to watch out for him, and there he is. So, oh well. Good news is, I think there's good news here somewhere. Maybe it'll let me. No, it won't let me. Yup. 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 Well, that's one way to lose. But the game is not lost yet. Ritual of Soot. Very good card. I played on the sideboard of that Dragon's List I'm going to be playing here. Alright, well, there we go. Yay! Yay! Slowstruck Beast versus Torrential Gear Hulk. Ugh. These are probably going to come right back out because they actually don't do anything. 1 mana is so much easier to keep up than 2 mana. Oh wait, why aren't I yielding through this turn? What do you got? Or hit the guy reach Sanitarium? Sure. Forest, I guess. Okay. Well, we still got 3 turns until lethal is achieved, so hey, maybe something will happen. Okay. Well, that is something. 4 mana is nice. What can I do with this 4 mana? I could play Chandra. Doesn't do anything. I could play Beast and a token. Okay, that's something. It would be really great. Not drawing my Enter the Freaking Infinite. But that's okay. Okay, well, let's just keep this plan up. This is usually the point where you concede, but no one likes people when they concede. Myself, most of all. Okay, well, at least now I've got blockers to trade to this Torrential Gear Hulk. Not that I would, but okay. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You don't say. Let's see. Does that do anything? I don't think it does. Okay, let's go Chandra, see what happens. Nothing happens. Takes out the top part of the library, see what it is. It's a stomping ground, so okay. Nope, not conceding. There's 2 cards left in his hand. Who knows? Something could happen. Nope. Okay. I feel like that would have been something to do when lethal was on the table, but that's okay. I'm just salty because my deck is hating me right now. Ugh, Enter the Infinite. Ugh. Okay. Oh, Llanowar Elves. Yay, 2 blockers. Means I stay alive. Maybe. I don't know what I'm drawing towards, honestly. Okay. Yes, opponent, you win. This does nothing. Scoos, however, does stop things that say Torrential Gear Hulk. God, truly Enter the Infinite. It's such a beating. I just don't ever see an opportunity to leave this up. I feel like this only needs to be in here if I actually see things I can target it. My opponent see things my opponent plays that I can target with it. Otherwise, this just doesn't do anything. Okay. Well, let's not mulligan and let's get a good little hand and yeah, maybe. Ritual of Soot. What a beating. It's like half my deck. I would love to, actually. Okay. Yeah, this is a keeper. It's not the best. It's not the worst. Just is. Got junk to be done. Potential turn 3 Vivian Reed might do something. Vivian Reed kills Torrential Gearhulk. Me? See what my opponent's up to. He's debating if he wants to keep or not. The best case scenario, no Thoughtseize, no Fatal Push, which I just, why would you keep your hand with either of those? Then we lead in Captain Lannery Storm. Start getting in there. Kind of looking like that curve right there. And hey, we're lucky. Vivian comes out later. Okay, opponent kept 7. Alright, show me what you got. I want to see what you got. Well, that's nice. I actually like the Captain more right here, because then I can accelerate into that 5-drop. Who knows? Might go the distance. That's just building up mana. Well, now he's got Fatal Push at the ready. Sure. But that's okay. If he goes Fatal Push, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just play Vivian Reed. Let's just get this out there. Why not? If I draw any of my stuff, I can actually do stuff. Oh my god. Oh, I keep thinking someone has Spell Pierce. I'm like, no! Now, every spell he plays will turn into something else. But every spell I play will turn into something else. So this Domri might turn into another Planeswalker. Well, it will. Okay? Languish. Hey, that's okay. Yeah. Keeps my hand safe. Come on, beast. Beast mode, beast mode, beast mode, beast mode. We got this, beast mode. Come on. Rip. Let's do this. Let's do this. I think we live in the dream, baby. Nicolas Cage mode activated. Granted, if he has a negate or something, oh, okay. You please. You please. Oh. 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 God, this feels so good. Oh. Oh, where are your torrential Gearhulks now, boy? Good game, opponent. Seriously, that was... I do love control decks, but oh my god. See, there was the dream. That's a good note to end on right there. Because, I mean, holy crap. That was perfect. You got to see that in action. 1-drop. Accelerant. Possibility Storm. Win. Win-win-win-win. Alright, now, this not being my list, it's always weird commenting on someone else's, especially someone who did a 5-0 after doing a 4-0. The only thing I will say is we never saw this do anything aside from sit in my hand. 5 mana is a lot. It is a lot. You know, I almost think it might be better off as is oh my god, I can't remember the name of it. Oh, it's the Commune with the Gods. Green and a colorless. I believe it's revealed the top 5 cards of your something or other. Let's find out. Commune. I could be like, you don't have any communes. I know, but let's try again. Oh, there it is. Commune with the Gods. Reveal the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a creature enchantment. Yeah, I believe it's legal. I gotta check. Theros is legal. Yeah. Nah, we're good. Anyways, reveal the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a creature or enchantment card from among them into your hand, put the rest into your graveyard. This is card advantage at instant speed, which is quite good. It finds a combo piece and then a potential other something that does something. Very good little tutor. However, if I were doing this, it would definitely be a commune. I mean, if you wanted some random one of that could find, in this case, find both pieces of your combo, this is nice. Oh, wait, no, that won't work. I'm retarded. That's right, you can't play sorceries in this deck. Forget what I said. I will continue saying that Shared Summons does strike me as the weakest part of the deck. And I'm not ragging on Ollie's, Ollie's pet card, but it just never did anything. And if someone's seen this do something, by all means, keep it in. But if that were the case, can't play sorceries because it screws up the combo. So it had to be an instant creature, something like that. I just feel like this could be something better. Now, what that is, I don't know. And then the sideboard. Sideboards are always up for grabs. Display of Dominance. I get why it's here. It's definitely here for stopping, shooting planeswalkers, that kind of junk, but it's just so expensive. Especially in that last matchup where he's like killing every threat that I dropped. I almost want it to be like some other efficient threat that has some kind of protection. I'll have to think about it. But as is, the deck was solid. As you saw, we completely crushed. Went 4-0, I believe. I lost track of how many matches we played, but we did very well. It played a pretty good game between being just a Gruul smasher and then a combo finisher. And then that last game, you got to see the god draw, even if it wasn't all there. 1 drop, 3 drop, 5 drop, winning in. Then again, the game before that, and the match before that, you got to see what happens when this card pops up on your draw step, and oh boy, that's the worst feeling ever. I don't know if there's a solution to this. There may be, but wow. When you draw this card, you just realize half of your deck just got gutted, and then you're back to playing Gruul aggro with no backup. It's a good thing this deck does play a good Gruul aggro game, but that is it for this one. I'm going to hop over to another pet deck, so this is where you're kicking off, then I will see you later. Oh, hey, you made it to the end. Congratulations. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Was it a train wreck you just couldn't look away from? Feel free to give me a little bit of feedback down there. If you liked it, you can hit the button to say like, subscribe, whatever. I'm sure I'll leave a couple links, probably to my Twitch if you ever want to catch it live. I usually stream on the weekends. Usually, yeah. Otherwise, shoot me an email, shoot me a deck list, shoot me a feedback. I don't care. I love other people. It's a great thing. So take it easy. Don't do it. Bye. Bye.